How's it going, guys? Recently a lot of people have been asking me how I feel about other action sports, mostly longboarding and scootering, but because I feel the same way about all of them, I'm going to lump them all together and talk about longboarding, scootering, BMXing, ripstick riding, really anything you see in a skate park. There's this extreme closed-mindedness in skateboarding where it's become acceptable, maybe even cool, to dislike people participating in other sports, and if you look at it from an outsider's perspective, it's just one group hating another group for being different. The craziest thing is that people who play other sports are usually very accepting of skateboarding. It's not even a rivalry, it's just this one-sided, unnecessary hatred. Now, I'm not suggesting you go hug every scooter kid you see. I'm just suggesting you don't treat them with prejudice for what they choose to ride. Just treat them like individuals. If the kid's obnoxious, you're more than welcome to hate him. But I've met plenty of cool kids that ride scooters or BMX bikes. One of the most common arguments I hear from skateboarders as to why they don't like these other sports is because they think skateboarding is much harder than them and that it takes more talent. And if you believe that, you are kind of dumb. The justification I always hear is that it's easier to jump in the air on rollerblades than skateboards. And while that might be true, that doesn't mean that one sport's easier than another sport. To put it into perspective, think about skateboarding versus race car driving. It's a lot harder to go 20 miles an hour on a skateboard than on a race car. But that doesn't mean that skateboarding is harder. It just means that the standard for what's considered fast on a race car are completely different and obviously much higher. The same thing goes for rollerblading. Because it's easier to jump, they have to go jump down bigger gaps and grind gnarlier handrails. I think what people mean to say is that one maneuver might be easier on rollerblades, like jumping down a certain gap. Notice the difference between this would be easier on rollerblades and rollerblading is an easy sport. One's a reasonable statement and one is disrespectful and makes you sound ignorant. If you're still unconvinced, go watch a pro rollerblader's video part and you'll see they skate some pretty incredible stuff. I also think that stereotypes are real powerful and that there are these preconceived notions about people who do certain sports. For example, scooters have this bad rep because when people think scooters, they think of little kids at the skate park who get in everyone's way. And the thing is, little skateboarders are just as bad. It's not what they're riding that makes them annoying, it's their age. At the end of the day, if you're good at or at least passionate about what you're doing, I'm backing it. It's pretty awesome to see good ripstickers at the skate park. I understand it's hard being the only rollerblader at a skate park full of skateboarders, but keep in mind, the problem isn't with your sport, it's with skateboarders and their terribly negative mindset. Basically, it's not you, it's me. I'd love to hear your opinions on the whole skateboarding versus other sport rivalries. Maybe you think that we need more beef and that we should start something with basketball players. That'd be kind of fun, actually. So leave a comment down below, let me know what you think, and these are going to be fascinating to read. If you enjoyed this video and think that more people should see it, be sure to share it on your Facebook or your feed, not that anyone uses feed. And thanks for watching, guys. The most important thing for skateboarders is to keep an open mind, and also remember that longboarders are human beings too. Just kidding, they're not. Oh, why we